everybody joining the stream. We will start soon. We are doing, we're watching the Future Game Show live with Angela and Nick. So that's pretty exciting. I feel like if we're going to get any Resident Evil news, it would be here. So you give me just a minute. I'm going to get the stream set up, and then we are going to play some Resident Evil 5 until the show starts in about 30 minutes. We'll be starting in just a second, guys. I'm just trying to get this set up. My stream chat's being weird, so just a moment. That was the problem. I was muted. I was like, why am I not able to hear myself, dude? Thank God I tried that before the stream started. Also, I know my camera's bugging. Let me change it real quick. Hold on. Which color doesn't bug out? I want a darker color, though. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so... let's see. No, I want it to not do that. It's like green. I guess green's cool. Don't I usually have this on? Dude, my chest hurts from my workout yesterday. Bad. Let me see. Pink? It just wants me to have the slide on. God damn it. Whatever, dude. Okay. I don't know what to expect here. I've actually never watched a future game show presentation, I'll be honest, so we'll see. This could be crazy. I hope you guys are excited. Let's get into it. Let me turn on the stream chat too. Here. There we go. All right, here we are. Now, hopefully we're not sitting here for 2 hours just for nothing. We're excited about like yesterday, because that's definitely what went down yesterday.
Hello, friends, fellow gamers, and industry folk.
Hello.
Welcome to the Future Game Show at Gamescom. I'm Nick Apostolides, the voice and motion capture actor behind Leon Scott Kennedy.
Hell
you
yeah.
may remember me and my one-liners from some recent incredibly stressful vacations to small towns in Europe and Raccoon City alike.
And I'm Sant'Albano, though you probably know me best as Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem. I was the one hanging upside down, hyperventilating in a Velcro suit, while he was pulling up in a Porsche and doing roundhouse kicks.
Hey, remember when I gave you that really cool gun, though?
It had one bullet, Nick.
One very powerful bullet.
One bullet, dude.
Inventory management is my love language.
Well, let's put the trauma behind us for now, because we're joining forces to get you up to speed on the latest and greatest gaming news.
We've got a ton of exclusive trailers and developer deep dives, as well as some world premieres that will make you want to punch a boulder inside a volcano.
So if you want to keep track of everything, head to the dedicated Future Game Show
Did
team
he
page
literally
to list all of the games from today's show.
What
Once we
the
wrap
fuck
up, you
did
can
you
also
just say?
visit
That was a 5
GamesRadar.com
reference,
for follow-up
obviously.
coverage on everything we've
It
got in
wasn't
store
just
for
a
you,
Chris
including
reference,
what's
that was
lurking
a
behind
5
this
reference.
trailer-shaped door.
I don't think it means anything. I don't like how yellow it looks.
Okay, let's just get into our very first world premiere.
She does that voice so good. Holy shit. That's awesome.
Welcome, loyal viewers, to the Emperor's 99th Intergalactic Gauntlet. Let's meet the latest crop of carefully kidnapped contestants. You don't actually have a choice, but maybe these highlights will change your
It's a
mind.
finger.
Take cover! Coming in hot. Get out! You'll regret that. Nice. And the gauntlet's about to
Until
begin.
Danny gets started.
Right what I sound.
He'll be happy. I'll let him know.
This one has your name on it. Ladies! Jogging up on the back. Watch out, Milo!
What is this? It's interesting. William, get out. You can't be in here. No! What did I do? I messed it up.
Worms Galactic is a tactical
go.
spin-off coming soon to PC and consoles.
But if you're a fan of the 2D style the series is known for, a brand new Worms game is also on its way.
And now it's time for some news from our good friends at Capcom. Here is a brand new trailer for Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Capcom Onimusha. Okay, I know a lot of people are excited about this. So.
フューチャーゲームショーをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。鬼武者ウェイオブザソードディレクターの二平です。本作は
Punch a boulder into a volcano. Do we think anyone on Twitter is
鬼武者
talking
の完
about
全新
that?
作です。ダークファンタジーの世界観で描かれる
Jill!
江戸時代初期の京都を舞
Here,
台に
Jill.
至高の剣撃アクションが楽しめます。
Did he?
本日は新たな要素をご紹介。京都に伝わる謎や現象を紐解くため、とある人物の従者として頑張っている狛犬たち。勝負によって身動きが取れなくなっており、武蔵の助けを待っています。さらに新しいシネマティックなトレーラーをご用意しているのですが、その前に改
Okay.
めまして本作は9月4日金曜日に発売予定です。
She's
それで
grumpy.
は特別なトレーラーをどうぞご覧ください。
Come here, baby. Look at her. This is the cat that growls just randomly for no reason. Like you'd think you're abusing her, but she just like
Fighting is everything.
she just does that.
It's warm
And
blood.
we don't think she's in pain or anything. She doesn't seem like she's in pain. She
The
seems
sound
totally
of the
healthy.
blade
She just
breaking
does that.
armor. The thrill of striking down your foes with otherworldly precision. So fight smart. Fight hard. Fight. like a
Wow.
demon.
Those slashing effects are sick.
Wield the power of the Oni Gauntlet. Like a true warrior. Carve your name into legend. And become the Oni you were meant to be. Unleash your demons. Onimusha. Way of the Sword.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Must be nice to parry all the time without your knife breaking in half.
No
Hey,
kidding.
don't pout. I'm sure the merchant appreciated all the business.
Yeah, you're right. I do love that guy. But anyway,
They're just
Onimusha Way
making.
of the Sword
I mean,
is
I guess
coming
their
to
biggest
PC
thing
and consoles
is
on September
Resident Evil,
4th.
but
So
they're
not long
making
now
so
before
many
you can get your
references
hands
to
on
Resident
it.
Evil.
Our next game, which concerns one of our favorite shared subjects, zombies, is a side-scrolling brawler set in the Walking Dead universe. Think Streets of Rage with more
What are you grumpy
headshots.
about? You went out? The baby went out. Get. Get. Okay, so like a Walking Dead, whatever you call these types of games, I don't know. I know it's a specific style.
Hot diggity dog. I
Nice.
practiced that.
That was good.
Guys, you can actually play as Negan in The Walking Dead Streets of Survival when it lands on the 18th of September. Make sure it's on your wish list.
Now, let's take a closer look at
Turn up my
Dioxide,
audio a little bit.
cel-shaded shooter set in a world ravaged by corporations.
Sounds a little too familiar.
Leon voice. Ready to go. You got to whenever you're Nick Apostolides, right? Let me check box stream, see if he's watching too.
For grace is no longer given, it is provided. Do not weep for what was lost to the burning sky. In a world that scorched away its mercy, labor is our final desperate grace. Do not fear
You
the
just
deafening
ended
hymn
stream,
of the
didn't they?
factories.
Like
Listen
just.
to it. Listen. It is the only heartbeat this shattered world has left. We bleed. We sweat. We build. If only to forget the sky once knew a sun.
This looks really good.
Remember, the corporation provides. The corporation provides. The corporation provides. The corporation provides. The corporation provides.
fire-ass soundtrack to get people screaming the corporation provides.
Paint the canvas red in Dioxide, which is coming soon to PC. Oh, and while we've got you, a quick reminder to stay tuned for FGS Live from Gamescom, our sister show which airs directly after we wrap up.
We'll be passing the baton to the FGS editorial team for even more exclusive trailers and world premieres, so make sure you stick around for that. Here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Let's see, please show me
Thank
something.
you very much, Angela and Nick. I'm Jules Gill, and I'm also the host of FGS Live from Gamescom. You can join me and Nathan immediately after the Future Games show for more world premieres, release date reveals, and of course, brand new trailers. It is
I wonder why not
genuinely
just have them
show
do the whole
ever, so
thing.
make sure you stick around for it.
Make sure you stick around after the show for even more amazing game reveals.
And speaking of world premieres, we've got our second one coming up right now for the sequel to a dark fantasy action RPG.
Oh, snap.
Let's check it out.
Warning, arachnophobia. Yo, if a game has a fucking arachnophobia warning on it. It's like every Resident Evil game, dude.
The prophecy speaks of an ascended hero that will sacrifice themselves to save the world. But prophecy
Big ass spider. Tiny ass spider.
of control. And you are no ascended. Shadowborn.
Like this.
Wish lists at the ready because Wolcen 2 is coming to early access in 2027.
Nice.
Okay, here's a closer look at A Short Quest. It's a nostalgic dungeon crawler built with love by 2 developers. Let's take a look, shall we?
Awake now, child. I have a task of great importance.
Could you stop banging on the bloody gate?
Wrong place, fuckface.
That's funny. Wrong place, fuckface. Pet dog.
Rest by the fire.
Yo, wait. I think I would love this game. Actually.
Take this note to the king.
Playtest launches now on Steam.
A Short Quest is coming soon to PC, and there's a playtest available now if you want to check it out.
We've got a high-octane racing game up next. Perfect for a guy who plays a character with such an excellent track record with motor vehicles.
And yet they gave Leon a Porsche. Anyway, here's a brand new developer diary for
Yeah,
Clutch.
Leon has crashed all of his cars. Except for his Porsche. He ditched the Porsche for the motorcycle, dude.
I'm Mike Brown, creative director here at Maverick Games. Clutch is a cinematic, open-world driving game where you will take on the roles of Theo and Cass, a pair of sibling racing prodigies who are leading a double life of pro racing driver by day, underground street racer by night. Set across the beautiful French Riviera. We wanted to take players to the French Riviera as well as Monaco because it's a beautiful, aspirational location that's also home to some of the world's best driving roads. And it's also a part of the world that's just steeped in car culture as well as motoring and motorsport history. Our story is a grand
Danny, did you see the Legends
with
update?
really high stakes, but ultimately
There's a
it's
lot
a
of
story
stuff
about
to do on
our
Legends.
characters who are flawed, sometimes infuriating, but always lovable. And it's about how these characters find their place in the world and the importance of family. And the biggest impact of a story like this is the greater context, importance, and meaning it gives to the activities that you'll be taking part in throughout the game. So when you're finishing a race, that's not just ticking off a piece of content. Because of the story, it really matters. In terms of vehicle handling, it's my belief that we need an authentic handling model that has enough depth and edge to it that it will punish you if you drive too hard. You need that ability to mess up, otherwise it can't feel good when you nail it. And in a model like this, it has a really high skill ceiling, so the more you play, the more you're going to feel your skills getting better and better. And that's where the real satisfaction lies in this kind of game. In Clutch, every car feels weighty, authentically mechanical, and they each have a distinct feel and personality. Clutch has a rich and detailed open world where there are new things to see and discover around every bend in the road. In our recreation of Monaco, we have at least represented every road that exists in real-life Monaco. And as you're out exploring these streets, note that the buildings aren't cookie cutters. We haven't made a lot of presets and then repeated the buildings over and over. Every building in Monaco has been uniquely built by our artists. And as you're out driving through this beautiful
building,
world, know that it's a world that's full of challenges and collectibles to reward you for all of that exploration.
Holy shit.
Clutch is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC in spring of 2027. You can wishlist right now. And for more information, follow us on all of our social channels or check out the Maverick Games YouTube channel for our podcast. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Clutch is coming to PC and consoles in spring 2027. Ange, what's up next?
Well, let's change the lighting again, because it's time for another world premiere.
Oh,
and
snap.
this one is a sequel to an atmospheric puzzle platformer.
It works!
This looks like something my girlfriend would like, actually.
Greek 2 Alliance of the Storms
Greek
is a
2.
stunning cooperative Metroidvania launching in 2027.
And now we're taking a look at the latest trailer for Serious Sam Shatterverse, a roguelike shooter set across a multiverse of mayhem.
Ooh.
All ready to gamble with our lives. Let's fight!
Should I even risk it? I'll try it. Wait. Yeah, we're going 2160p, dude. We're going 4K quality. This TV's fucking awesome. I hope it can keep up though. I hope it doesn't buffer.
This is the end for you.
Kind of like Doom. It's like Doom, but whatever style of game this is.
Serious Sam Shatterverse is coming to PC
Serious Sam
and consoles on
Shatterverse.
August 31st,
It's a funny
2026. That's next week, Ange.
So soon. But you know what else is coming soon? And to us all, eventually, death.
Uh-oh.
Graveyard Keeper 2 is a cozy
Why the
cemetery
fuck would she say
simulator
that?
where you manage a medieval business, bury the locals, and
What
occasionally
made her
harvest
say
their
that?
organs for a tidy profit.
Let's check it out.
What the hell?
Welcome to your charming new town. Step 1.
No, because now I'm
Plant
like
your first
fucking
seeds.
scared. Now I'm terrified.
Perfect. Step 2. Take care of your adorable animals. They'll pay you back 100-fold. Step 3.
That's so funny.
Harvest fresh resources from the garden. Organic and locally sourced. Step 4. Send your helpers on a lovely field trip. Look how much they've grown. Meet your charming neighbor.
Does she even know I'm a skull? Oh.
What a chatterbox. And your
even
loyal
knows.
companion will help you with every task.
What a bar.
Restore your little town, automate your production, and watch your community bloom. A peaceful, relaxing life sim.
Another marketing lie? No wonder they're all getting fired.
Have fun.
Prime your shovels, folks, because Graveyard Keeper 2 is coming to
prime my
PC and
shovels.
consoles on September 22, 2026.
Nice.
And continuing with games that indulge your morbid desires, join us as you building a cult in co-op. Here's the latest trailer.
Now that sounds really fun and really dangerous.
It begins innocently enough. Building, harvesting the communal garden, making just one sacrifice. But before you know it, your friends will have you stockpiling firearms, riding farm animals into battle, and praising the ancient ones. If your friends tell you, be cool, man, do not be cool. Be skeptical, be vigilant, be cult-free.
Be
Friends don't let friends
skeptical.
join cults. Brought to you by Concerned Citizens Against Join Us.
Join Us is coming to PC and consoles in March 2027. What's next, Angela?
Got some gun fu for you, Nick. This next game is a kinetic cyberpunk shooter starring a sentient combat implant.
Gun
Feast your eyes
fu.
on the latest trailer for Spine.
In this city, you're never really alone. They say the AI keeps you safe. I used to believe that. But I learned better. Tensor calculates, gangs execute. And people like me, we pay the price. Their strongest weapon is called Spine.
Combat mode activated.
Too bad I stole one.
Oh shit, she has one. That's funny.
They think they've got it all under control. But every system has exceptions. I'm one of them.
Dude, the fucking beat. The police siren is sick. That looks pretty interesting, I can't lie.
That kind of made me want to do a roundhouse kick.
Oh, are you sure? Without warming up?
Good call. Wouldn't want to throw out my spine. Which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Well, that, the trailer, not Nick's comment, was totally worth a wish list, right?
I'm here all day, guys.
Yes, yes you are. Anyway, let's shift gears with our first Ones to Watch deep dive, where we go deep on the game the internet is raving about.
And with that in mind, here's an exclusive interview with Fuse Games about Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Hey Future Game Show, my name's Matt Webster and I'm a co-founder and CEO at Fuse Games, and we're here to talk about Star Wars Galactic Racer, the high-speed runs-based reinvention of racing set in the Star Wars galaxy.
We're combining our love of racing games and Star Wars, and we're doing this with a fresh take on the racing genre.
We've got a uniquely innovative run-based campaign mode. It's a campaign mode with real consequence, depth and breadth.
And we think that, combined with racing, is a match made in heaven, because racing games thrive on replayability. The more I play with a vehicle, the better I get, the more I can drive for mastery at a second-to-second level.
You're racing with 3 speeders on the track at the same time, cutting each other up, taking different racing lines, using the different features of the vehicles.
You're probably familiar with land speeders, which we have in there, and in our game they're all about drifting and boosting.
It's like a
all about
Star
keeping your
Wars
foot on the
racing
gas,
game.
holding speed through corners by drifting around them.
The speeder bike is at the opposite end of the spectrum. It's fast, it's ferocious, but it's fragile.
Got a fantastic ability where it can slow down into corners and store that kinetic energy and then do a kinetic burst out of the corner. And it's all about kind of threading the needle in thin lines.
And then our final vehicle is something that's brand new to Star Wars, and it's called the Skim Speeder. We've designed this in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, and this vehicle is more akin to a lower level racing plane.
Acrobatic airplanes that gracefully handle corners until they need to flip up onto a knife edge.
The Skim Speeder is perhaps the most elegant of our vehicles, with its carving, banked turns, as well as its ability to roll up onto a knife edge and pull high G maneuvers around the tightest of turns.
Strapping into a Skim Speeder is an absolute thrill ride.
Being in your wide and proud profile, gracefully sweeping through the tracks, and then snapping up onto that knife edge and cutting into the apex. The sound design is fantastic, and then the visuals on top of it of how dramatic
Danny, have you played the new
change
Legends
on the
update,
screen
dude?
is.
Our audio team have done a fantastic job on making the Skim Speeder feel like an authentic Star Wars vehicle.
Making a new vehicle in the Star Wars galaxy is an amazing opportunity. So we collaborated deeply with Lucasfilm Games to make something that felt uniquely Star Wars.
All three of those speeders have different
Star Wars
racing
game is
lines, and it's
an
where they
interesting
intersect
concept.
that things get interesting. This is where the drama happens.
And then, of course, we've got the pinnacle racing vehicle in Star Wars Galaxy, the Pod Racer.
We knew we couldn't make a Star Wars racing game without including the iconic pod races.
Sense of speed is a hugely important aspect to the game, and it's something that we poured a lot of love and attention into. When you then step into a pod racer, the speeds are absolutely wild.
The best thing about seeing people pick the controller up is that immediate smile on your face. Wow, this is fast, but this is controllable speed. And when I make a mistake, I have this wonderful audio-visual payoff inside the crashing that's expected, but fair. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming October 6th on PlayStation
awesome.
5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
I can
Thank you
see
for
people
watching, and
loving
enjoy the
that
rest
game.
of the show.
I might even give it a try, honestly. It looks like something I would
Now that is pod racing.
possibly
Thank
fuck
you to
with.
Fuse Games for the inside scoop on Star Wars Galactic Racer, which is coming to PC and consoles on October 6th.
And what do you know? It's time for another world's premiere.
World
Here's
premiere.
your first look at an alchemical action-adventure game. And I'm told that what you're about to see is captured entirely in-engine and built from in-game assets.
Let's check it out.
I like this. Wait. This looks awesome. What, did you just throw a fucking fart potion at him, or what's that? Me? Yo, these character designs are sick. Alchemia? Alchemia?
That was Alchemia, House of Wisdom,
Alchemia.
which you can wishlist now on Steam. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
Right.
Okay, good.
This next
That's what I
game
was- that's
sounds
what I was
like our
hoping for.
comeuppance for all the green
Nice.
heads we've eaten.
I actually wanna check that out.
It's called Trees Hate You.
Oh my god, a game where you're just being killed by trees. Yo. That's so funny. This is an interesting game. This looks like it's gonna kill on Switch. This is an instant Switch classic, bro.
Well, see, that's why I don't go to the woods unless I know there's a cabin with a typewriter in it.
Precisely. The plants get their revenge in Trees Hate You, which is coming out on November 16th.
He is.
And just like that, here's another world premiere for a hand-drawn cooperative golfing adventure. Let's take a look.
Games like this look really fun, but I can't really get into them. Why is he so sad? I feel bad for him. Let's see if I get the dimension shatter. I got transformed. Oh gosh. And was that Yellow June?
Bye
That's
Bye
crazy.
Bonnie is coming soon to PC.
Nice. And we're following that with a new trailer for Arizona Sunshine, a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR zombie shooter.
Step on it! Hey, buddy. I got a bad feeling about this. Go get him, buddy. Holy shit! This is Arizona Sunshine.
Yes.
A third-person co-op shooter set in the zombie apocalypse. You play as Sonny, an unhinged, foul-mouthed survivor, just seeking connection. Hey, Fred. Shit. In the apocalypse, it's always more fun. An online co-op. But for this to be a real zombie classic, we had to have split screen.
Yeah, that's cool.
And of course, you can play as Buddy. What a good dog. What the hell have they been doing here? It's dead. You are a little man with no power whatsoever. Arizona Sunshine. Wish list now.
Arizona
Gotta love split screen.
Cool too,
Take the scenic route through the apocalypse in Arizona Sunshine, which is coming soon to PC.
Or perhaps you'd rather wind down with some virtual manual labor and heavy equipment operation?
Sure, I know someone who could use the wrecking ball practice.
Well, here's an update on Construction Simulator Evolution.
Every place carries a story. But not every story is meant to last. Sometimes progress means letting go. Piece by piece, what once stood comes down. Not out of destruction, but out of choice. Because every new beginning needs space. We tear down to reshape the future.
Master the art of demolition in Construction Simulator Evolution, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And now for something completely different.
That's right. Our next game is a surreal medieval shooter inspired by the works of Hieronymus Bosch.
Was Steve fired?
Survive the Garden of Earthly Delights in Hieronymus, which is coming soon to PC.
Get it on your wish list ASAP, but don't close that tab because it's time for yet another world premiere. It's the next game from a beloved Kyoto indie studio. Looks interesting. Repel the hand-drawn hordes in Pixel Junk Monsters 3, which is coming soon. Drop it on your wish list now and sign up for the private playtest, which kicks off on September 4th.
Next up, we've got a developer diary for Ion 2, an Unreal Engine 5 MMO where the sky is your battlefield.
안녕하세요. 아이온2의 개발을 총괄하고 있는 백승욱 CBO입니다. 완전히 새로운 MMORPG를 만든다기보다 기존 MMORPG 플레이어들이 아쉬워했던 부분을 그동안의 경험과 발전된 기술을 결합하여 해법을 제시하고자 하였습니다. 친구나 지인이 함께 플레이하는 즐거움을 원하는 사람은 결코 사라지지 않을 것이므로 그런 분들의 기대에 부응하는 게임을 계속 만들고 있습니다. 아이온2가 그런 기대를 충족시키는 게임이라고 생각합니다.
아이온2는 자유로운 비행뿐만 아니라 하늘과 땅, 물속까지 눈에 보이는 모든 곳을 직접 가볼 수 있다는 것이 핵심입니다. 단순히 넓기만 한 필드가 아니라 공간의 제약 없이 세계를 직접 탐험하면서 진정한 오픈월드를 경험할 수 있도록 만들었습니다.
안녕하세요. 아이온2 게임 디렉터 김남준입니다. 반갑습니다. 기존 게임들에서 높은 곳은 그저 랜드마크였지만 아이온2는 그 장소에도 플레이가 가능한 공간이기 때문에 탐험의 재미가 더욱 커졌다고 할 수 있고 전쟁 상황에서 창의적이고 변칙적인 플레이가 발생하는 것을 확인했습니다. 보통 비행을 하게 되면 등속 운동이나 가속 운동을 하게 되는데 이렇게 했을 때 실제로 캐릭터는 빠르게 움직이지만 유저들이 느끼는 속도감은 느껴지지 않게 되는 것 같았습니다. 그래서 비행 중 속도의 차이를 주는 것에 대해 집중했고 활강이나 바람길, 비행 속도를 높여주는 서클 등 다양한 요소를 추가하여 속도감이 느껴질 수 있도록 많은 노력을 기울였습니다. 높은 곳에 올라가 봤을 때 무언가 찾을 수 있도록 탐험적인 요소를 추가했습니다. 무엇보다 그 전쟁 상황에서 주변 시야가 아닌 공중에서 그 주변을 확인할 수 있는 요소가 추가되면서 이를 통해 발생할 수 있는 플레이의 확장성을 열었다라고 생각해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 도전적인 컨텐츠를 원하시는 분들은 높은 난이도의 컨텐츠에 도전하면서 공략과 성장의 성취감을 느낄 수 있고, 조금 더 편안한 플레이를 원하시는 분들은 채집이나 몬스터 수집 같은 다양한 컨텐츠를 자신의 속도에 맞춰 즐길 수 있습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 아이언2에서 아트 디렉터를 맡고 있는 차봉섭입니다. 아트레아에서는 목적지로 향하는 과정 자체가 하나의 경험이 되기를 바랬습니다. 길을 걷다가 문득 시선을 빼앗는 풍경을 만나고 물속으로 들어가 예상하지 못했던 공간을 발견하고 하늘로 날아올랐을 때는 익숙한 세계가 전혀 다른 모습으로 보이는 경험을 주고 싶었습니다. 그렇게 이동하고 탐험하는 과정에서 저곳에는 무엇이 있을까라는 호기심이 자연스럽게 생기는 세계, 그것이 저희가 만들고 싶었던 아트레아입니다.
안녕하세요. 아이언2 풍현섭 기술 디렉터입니다. 언리얼 엔진 5의 새로운 렌더링 기술을 활용해 더 많은 오브젝트를 효율적으로 렌더링했고, 넓은 월드에서도 자연스러운 그림자를 표현했으며 시간과 환경 변화에 따른 조명도 사실적으로 구현할 수 있었습니다.
아이언2는 솔로 플레이어들이 할 수 있는 컨텐츠와 파티 컨텐츠가 공존하고 있습니다. 그리고 파티 플레이를 하더라도 큰 부담이 없도록 컨텐츠를 디자인했으니 선택에 따라 편안하게 즐겨주시면 좋을 것 같아요. 런칭 이후 플레이어분들의 컨텐츠 진행 속도와 플레이 패턴을 면밀히 살펴보면서 업데이트 시점을 결정해 나갈 계획입니다. 특히 글로벌 서비스는 다양한 지역의 플레이어분들이 함께하는 만큼 실제 플레이 데이터와 피드백을 다각도로 살펴보며 글로벌 환경에 맞춰 가장 잘 맞는 업데이트 계획을 만들어 나가는 것이 중요하다고 생각합니다.
이걸 빨리 글로벌 유저들한테 어서 빨리 보여드리고 싶은 그런 마음, 너무 기쁜 마음으로 기대하고 있어 사실. 지금 바로 스팀 위시리스트에 추가해주세요.
9월 17일과 18일 이틀간 진행되는 런칭 스케일 테스트에도 꼭 함께 해주세요.
10월 5일에 플레이해보세요.
Mark your diaries for September when you can finally get your hands on Ion 2. Okay, Ange, let's give the good people another trailer.
You got it. Here's the release date trailer for Star Trek Outposts Unknown, a Starfleet city builder where you chart alien worlds.
You heard it here first. Star Trek Outposts Unknown is coming to PC on October 20th.
Next up, we've got a brand new trailer for the tactical shooter War Dogs. And I think it's about time we find out the release date for this game. Don't you?
You know it. Pre-order and wishlist it now because War Dogs is launching into early access on September 10th.
And now it's time to check out The Journey Home, an atmospheric puzzle platformer written by the best-selling author Sophie Lee Robbins.
How I got here, I don't remember. I've spent my whole life gazing up at the stars. But I've never seen beauty like this. This place is different. Time has stopped. Or was it ever even moving at all? Everything, all at once, illuminated. There's something here, and it knows me. All of me.
Yo, what? This is deep.
Just beyond my reach, there's a face, a voice I know better than my own, pulling at me. Whatever is waiting for me out there, has been calling me my whole life. I have to find out what it is.
The Journey Home is coming soon to PC, but there's a demo out now on Steam if you want to check it out. What's next, Nick?
Well, we've got some news about Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault, the beloved shopkeeper RPG which is currently in early access, but for how much longer?
This shop isn't your choice. It's your duty, your legacy. And it gives you a chance to learn how to read the room, to pick your battles, to know exactly what's worth keeping. You learn that not all fights are won with steel. Some are won with patience. Some with care. Because greed will fill your pack. But only wisdom brings it home. Driven by heart, you balance both worlds, not to escape your legacy, but to own it. This is who you are.
Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault 1.0 release lands on September 2nd for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
For this next trio of trailers, we're going to pass over presenting duties to some awesome HoloLive creators.
So, while we go hit the safe room for some green herb smoothies, please welcome Shiori Novella and Vestia Zeta to the Future Game Show.
Green
How's it
herb
going?
smoothies.
Thank
I
you,
don't know what that
Leon
means.
and Grace, or Nick and Angela. I'm Shiori, and
What
this
the
is...
fuck is this?
Hi, I'm Zeta. And we're so excited to be here with you guys.
Alright, let's get into it. First up is Everwind, a first-person survival game where you and your friends command a flying ship across a shattered sky. Super
What
cool.
the fuck is this? Look at my house, dog. I'm hooked. This looks exactly like Minecraft, by the way. That's like insane. It's literally just Minecraft, but like in a different engine. Huh? No, dude, you should see it up close. You don't have your glasses on. Like, this is like everything is a square, and the blocks look exactly the same. Like, texture-wise. That looks... Hightail? Yeah. I mean, this looks like Minecraft Dungeons. That's what this looks like. It looks like Minecraft Dungeons if it was like...
2027 with a major
if
update
it played
coming
like
in
regular
September.
Minecraft.
But what's
Trove. Trove is a game that looks like Minecraft.
Ooh, this one's a good one. Sword Sage Awakening, a third-person action
I swear to God, if these
RPG where you
VTubers
take
are the
down
ones
beasts
who
from
reveal a
Chinese
Code Veronica
folklore.
trailer,
Even
I'm
better, there's even
gonna
a
crash
cute
out.
red panda friend.
They would never. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. There's no fucking way. This looks fucking crazy. Everybody just loves to put a motor on their fucking sword after Devil May Cry. Ah, there's like a skill tree. New swords. Interesting.
Sword Sage Awakening is coming soon to PC and consoles. But you can wishlist it now on Steam. And you could because it looks really cool.
It does look really cool. We have one more game to show you before we hand it back to Nick and Angela. Here's a new trailer for The Sinking City
Nice,
2,
okay.
a survival horror game set in a creepy Lovecraftian world.
Hey, wait a minute. This might be heat. Oh, wow. Looks good.
Oh, that looks so cool and spooky. The Sinking City 2 is out now. And it's coming to Switch 2 in 2027. Enjoy the monsters then. And with that, we're out of here. Thanks for having us, Future Game Show.
Thank you for having us. Now back to Nick and Angela. I mean, Leon and Grace.
I love you!
Thanks for stopping by.
Leon and Grace.
And as for what's next, we've got our second Ones to Watch deep dive.
Here's an interview with the team behind Tides of Annihilation, a fantasy hack and slash set in a fractured London and inspired by Arthurian legend.
Potential.
Hello, my name is Ari Chen. I am the co-CEO of Eclipse Glow Games and the game director of Tides of Annihilation. Tides of Annihilation tells a story inspired by Arthurian legend. However, we did not want simply to reproduce the existing mythology of King Arthur in its entirety, We wanted to approach it from the perspective of Chinese developers and transform it into a fantasy game. Although the game is based on Arthurian legend, the entire story has been reinterpreted from our perspective as developers.
Gwendolyn's background is one of the main elements of the game's story, so I can reveal a little about who she is at the beginning of the game. At the start, Gwendolyn is an ordinary person from the modern world, who becomes caught up in the disaster caused by an invasion from another dimension. As a modern person, she's
We saw
thrown
this,
into a
right?
hostile
She,
and
like,
malicious other world.
it was like her
While
mom
she's
makes
there,
her
she
get the
receives
sword, yeah.
encouragement from her companions
Yeah.
and gradually grows into a commander capable of leading the knights.
Use it to command your spectral knights.
We wanted to present a point at which the game has settled into a relatively stable rhythm, and the combat systems are being used more fully. As a result, the section being shown takes place around the middle of the game, and features a relatively high level of combat intensity.
Holy shit.
Combat is at the heart of the experience, because this is ultimately an action game. We want as many players as possible to experience the enjoyment of action games when they play it. For that reason, we have carefully refined the combat system. This includes the Knight system, which gives players access to a greater variety of character builds. Players can combine these elements to create many different combat styles.
The concept we developed is something I call the dual frontline battle system. This system allows the protagonist to fight alongside the knights she summons, working together with them in battle. I wanted to introduce more companions into combat, so that the player would no longer feel alone and would have the sense that other characters were actively supporting them. Our game is primarily an action-adventure game, so it has two central elements. The first is, of course, combat. The other is exploring and adventuring through another world.
Okay.
The adventure side of the game also builds on the important feature of the combat system, the knights. During exploration, the knights provide the protagonist with a wide range of abilities and assistance. The main purpose of exploration is ultimately to support the combat experience. At its core, combat remains the game's most distinctive feature. Exploration gives players additional resources, more room for error, and a wider variety of builds to discover and develop. To give an example of how the knights fight, we currently have the main knight, Bedivere. His design is centered on speed and fluid connectivity, allowing players to perform combinations easily and smoothly. He therefore has linked light and heavy attacks. Palamedes, the first knight, is primarily built around charged attacks, so the player has to recognize and take advantage of the right opportunities.
What's up, Americana? Yeah, dude, me too. I sat through like the 3-hour show yesterday.
These can
Didn't get anything, so
also
I'm hoping.
stop time.
I'm hoping they show something here. I'm assuming it's going to be during Nick and Angela's
and to offer the player
bit,
a distinct kind of enjoyment.
which is now, but I know they're like doing another show after this that just has more reveals. Like directly after, but I feel like it just makes sense. Surely they're going to do it
We're formally
with them,
introducing
right?
the knight Lancelot. He's a very important
Honestly, give
character
me
in the
anything.
game's story, and he
Give
also
me
has a
anything.
highly distinctive presence during combat. He can closely follow Gwendolyn's movements and perform coordinated attacks with her, creating the feeling of a sword dance between the two.
With Tides of Annihilation, our hope is that our first project as a studio will be recognized by players within the action game genre. We hope that, in the eyes of players, our finished work will be considered a worthy and accomplished action-adventure game.
Damn sorceresses.
As for when the game will be completed, I think we simply need to continue working harder so that we can finish it and bring it to players as soon as possible.
Thank you all for your interest in Tides of Annihilation. We sincerely hope that players will enjoy the game when it comes to PlayStation, PC, and
Yeah, I
Xbox.
know. Yeah, I was a
Thank you.
mess. It's alright. I'm hopeful.
Shout out to Eclipse Glow Games for the insight on Tides of Annihilation, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
All right, eyes up if you like co-op games, as we have some exciting news to share about the latest entry.
Because
in the
here's
We Were Here
Resident Evil
series.
5.
We Were Here
Gosh,
tomorrow.
please.
Now, if you're not in the loop, this is an asymmetrical co-op game where you use walkie-talkies to solve puzzles. And we're about to find out when you can start playing it.
Ready up, Captain.
The walkie-talkies are back.
Testing, testing. Eagle 1 to Eagle 2. Eagle out. Do you see that canister behind you? Does that fit in there? Call me big brain, call me big brain.
So all my drawings, they're all black and white, so I could probably only go based off shapes.
Okay, well it looks like a button and it's spiky.
Sorry, come again?
I like this one.
I'll take this one. Oh, let's see what this does.
Whoa! Get it up, get it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Hey!
Dude, I know, right? Surely
We
something
sent
with
the
Leon.
lasers
Man.
through these lasers, which sent all the way to the other
What
lasers.
if
and
no?
then back
What
to
if they
these
have
lasers.
them host the show and they don't show any Resident Evil content? Because like the fact that they're here basically confirms, in
Wait,
my
did we
opinion, that
do
we're
that?
getting something.
Fantastic progress.
But like, imagine a world where Nick and Angela are hosting the show and they just don't show any Resident Evil. It's like, cool, glad you brought them.
Let
Why
yourself
them now
know
of all
that
times,
We Were
right?
Here
Why
Tomorrow
not
is
wait
launching
till
in
a different
October
show?
for PC
You know?
and console.
And while you're organizing a co-op session, let me pique your interest with another great game. Guns of Eschaton is a Souls-like shooter set in a world
It's funny
imagined by
looking at which
Victor
one
Antonov,
isn't talking.
the creative mind behind Dishonored's Dunwall and Half-Life 2's City 17. Here's the latest trailer.
Because like, what do you do while the person next to you? Do you just like, you just stand there and smile? Right? Like, what do I do?
This place is an inevitable conflict. With the proxy.
I'm not judging. I get it. I would be so like, I would not know what to do with myself in that situation. Do I stare at? Do I stare at Nick? Do I stare at Angela? Do I stare forward at the ground? What do I do?
With
They're doing great. I love them both. They're doing amazing. Leon's gonna be trailer bait. They're gonna show Leon in the first trailer, and then for the next year and a half, we're gonna see that same Leon clip in every fucking trailer, and it's only gonna make up 2 minutes of the actual game. I guarantee it, dude. Leon's on like a video call, and it's gonna be like two minutes of the game total.
Wish list it now because Guns of Eschaton is
No,
coming
exactly,
to PC
right? Just
and
standing there.
consoles
Look at
in
Leon.
2026. Now, what have you got for us, Nick?
Well, I think another spooky mystery is in the cards, quite literally. Hillthorn is a card-based detective game where knowledge equals progression, but don't take my word for it.
I'm like so eager. I cannot help myself. Dude, this is how it was at Game Awards. This is exactly how it was at Game Awards. Game Awards 2025, not 2026. I didn't even watch Game Awards 2026 because I was just like, they're not gonna show anything I care about. There's no way. I was like, we just got Resident Evil. Well, they're not gonna show us any Resident Evil shit for a while, and then whole new game, right? What do you mean, Danny? Do you know something I don't? Let me get on Twitter right now, bro. Oh yeah, new Spider-Man game. Hell yeah, dude.
If that trailer made you want to unravel the mystery of Hillthorn, great news. It's launching in November and a demo is out now on Steam, so you can go check it out after the show. Now you're probably wondering why we're suddenly in a broadcasting studio.
Kind of, but I'm really just digging the jerseys. And if I had to guess though, I'd say it had something to do with our next world premiere.
You're always one step ahead of me. Here's the next game from the team that brought you Journey to the Savage Planet. Now that is a play no one saw coming. Breakaway Hockey League is the first modern hockey game coming to PC in nearly 20 years. It's a fast, skill-based 4x4 hockey game where every player controls a single skater.
Expect non-stop highlight reel plays and no sitting on the bench or in the penalty box. And I am totally keeping this jersey, by the way.
Oh yeah, me too. Anyway, it's coming soon to PC, so slap it on your wish lists and sign up for future playtests.
Now, we need to get changed and make our way out of the studio. So, for this next part, we're gonna throw it over to a series of back-to-back trailers, starting with a world premiere.
Please? Please come back in a different outfit. Please come back in cosplay. No, you're right. I love the anticipation too. There's so many games. A new Devil May Cry game, a new Soul Calibur game, a new Marvel vs. Capcom, which we're not going to get because they just released Tokyo. Resident Evil, Dragon Ball, Silent Hill. Like, there's a lot of games that I do care about that I would be excited about. Alright, I guess not a lot. I guess that's kind of the point. There's like 5. But, you know. Wait, Leon was wearing a raccoon jersey? Wait a minute. Was he? Wait, was he? I didn't notice.
Way out of the studio. So,
I'm like the least observant person on the planet, I guess. That's obviously a reference, right? That would be awesome. That would be sick, dude.
Come on, come on.
Is this a game where you play as police officers?
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
I understood it. Yeah. I would love to see them add some Capcom characters for sure. Please.
I summoned you, my brother.
What is this? When are we getting a new slaughterhouse, bro? Or splatterhouse, I guess. Or a lollipop chainsaw.
Move to the portal.
Doom-ish. It's another Doom bait.
Join us or die. Someone has to kill the male crown.
Nick, I just saw this in that green room.
what do you got?
Ran out of coffee, morale is gone, everyone is exhausted, itchy, tasty.
We should probably be worried about that.
Let's just play it by ear. Ooh, camera's still rolling.
Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. Here's a new trailer for Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They did they did a game that started with Rez right after. Yeah.
Residents of Plague Tale Legacy is out tomorrow, August 27th for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
And speaking of plagues, we're following that trailer with a closer look at Exterminauts, a cooperative shooter where you play as a pest control crew.
Exterminauts was revealed yesterday, but we've got the inside scoop.
They're
direct
gonna
from
do
the
it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Dude, I got a message just to let everybody know if they're not watching the stream to watch.
Hey, Future Game Show. I'm Vincent from Behavior Interactive in Montreal, Quebec, and I'm creative director on Exterminauts, which is a co-op PvE shooter where you're part of a blue-collar crew whose job is to repair and exterminate. It's fast, relentless action that rewards teamwork, creativity, and skill to get the job done. Thankfully, you have all the weaponized power tools at your disposal on your work shift. This includes not only guns, but a variety of special weapons to deliver crazy elemental damage, and a special power clamp that activates your overdrive system to use in all sorts of utility and combat situations.
Exterminauts takes place on planet Tien, where a new miracle energy source was discovered called polymorphic plasma. So it's just one problem: alien pests. This plasma is like honey to them. They'll tear through infrastructure, machinery.
Yo, education from Evil 1 Americana. You're right, because I was thinking, I was like, is that just a broad Resident Evil reference, or is it like one remake?
The tough blue-collar style the Exterminauts have. And
maybe they would. This is Future Game Show. Maybe they show us.
Show off the frenetic action right away.
I have to prove this. 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 Hold on. I was writing a script. I never got around to recording it, just because I was busy working on other videos. But look. I say right here, I say it.
The game's core loop is a 20 to 40 minute
writing
that begins with players selecting a work order from the job board, gearing up, and punching in. Once deployed to the work site, the mission is simple: fix, fight, and collect. Players repair damaged infrastructure, exterminate pests, and gather valuable resources while completing contract objectives. Every job culminates in a hectic final stand, holding the line against waves of pests while waiting for extraction.
Hold on, right here. It was in the script. I got it right here.
Back aboard the rig, players can cash in
I
their
said
earnings,
this. It
purchase
was.
upgrades, customize their loadouts.
Then there's option
prepare for the
2,
next shift
and the director
punching in for the next
or
contract.
After
in the
almost
direction
5 years
I
of
lean
working on
more
this game,
towards. There's
you know,
another
at
Resident Evil
this
game
point,
nearing its final stages of
honestly, I'm
production
just
as we
excited for
speak.
people to
I
discover the
said
experience
this.
at large.
I said
If you
this
want
in
me
the
to pick
script a few
one,
days ago
I'd
because
pick
I've
the
been
special weapons.
thinking.
Man, I love our special
I've been
weapons.
thinking it's
Shooting a
possible.
massive behemoth with a cryoblaster,
Because
or with the
think about it,
stasis
right?
railgun,
They.
it's one of those satisfying things ever.
This isn't
Exterminauts is
like
coming to PC and
2
consoles
remake,
in
3 remake,
2027,
and
we'll have
Resistance,
more to
right?
share
Where it's
about
like
the game
Resistance
over the
wasn't
course of
really like a
2026.
Resident
And in the
Evil
meantime, you can
game,
wish
you know?
list, pre-order, and check out our social pages.
Announcing Code Veronica like a few months after the release of 9 is a huge deal because Code Veronica is a big game. It's a mainline entry. They announced 2 mainline entries right next to each other, right? And we know why they were able to do it with 3 Remake. It's because 3 Remake didn't have a lot of work put into it. It was very quick. It was almost a DLC.
Exterminauts
So
is
that,
headed to PC and
but like they
consoles
don't
in
do that
2027,
anyway. They don't
so
they
get
don't
it on your
shortcut
wish list
anymore,
now and
right?
keep an
So
eye out
like
on socials
the
for
fact that
more
they're
info.
announcing
Now, let's
Veronica
take a
for
hard
next
pivot
year.
into the world of Mr. Records.
Okay.
A vinyl
The fact that they're
shop
doing
owner with a
Veronica
rhythmic
next year
imagination.
already, that's a big mainline game. It makes me think that there's like a motive if they're trying to like reach a specific sales goal or whatever. I don't know what it could be, but I just have the feeling that because they announced Code Veronica, they wouldn't just stop there, and that they're gonna make this a really big thing and do a 3rd Resident Evil game announcement. I think they're trying to do something they've never done before because the hype with Resident Evil 9 was so big, they're just trying to carry that for as long as possible, and I think this is the way to do it. Now, I could be totally wrong. It could just be another trailer for, like, a game we already know about, maybe DLC, but I have had the feeling that they are going to do another game announcement, honestly.
Saya.
This is crazy. Dude, because 1 Remake is my favorite game in the franchise, dude. Like, period. I love you.
The adorable
They've been
Mr. Records is
dropping
coming
Resident
soon
Evil
to PC and
references
Nintendo
the
Switch
whole
too.
Now we're
show.
closing in on the end of the show, but
The end.
don't let that fool you into thinking we're out of surprises.
Nope.
They're not out of
In fact,
surprises.
Here's a world premiere for an anime-inspired indie game with jaw-dropping pixel art.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's actually no fucking way. Like, they've done this. They've done this to us too many times. They're not about to do it with Nick and Angela on screen. And all the references they've been dropping. Yeah, it's Leon and Grace's voice actors. And they just made a Resident Evil 1. Like, they've been doing references the whole time. Earlier in the show, they were wearing... You know how, like, Raccoon City... You know, Raccoon City, raccoons, blah, 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 whatever. Where is it? Where is it? I wanted to show you this. Nah, I won't. They're showing a new game right now. Look at the jerseys they're
On the
wearing.
bench or in the penalty box, and I am totally keeping this.
That's crazy. I didn't even notice that. My buddy pointed it out. Yeah, they have to. I feel like this is, if they're gonna do it anywhere, it's here, right? I know there's like a big Resident Evil showcase in Shibuya, but I feel like they want to like get more out so they can show, so they can focus on something more specific, like maybe gameplay there, instead of like also having to reveal a trailer. If they do a trailer now, they can really focus on gameplay at the showcase.
That was your first look at Last Ditch Effort, which is coming in 2027, but you can wishlist it now on Steam.
And now we've got a gameplay presentation for Into the Wind, a dreamy delivery simulator where you pilot a
We're
sentient
closing in on the end of the show, they say. Yeah, 1 Remake is easily the best game of the franchise. I switch every now and then between 4, the original 4, and 1 Remake, but 1 Remake, I just, if I had to choose, like, if I was given the option, or someone was like, you can only play one game for the rest of your life, it would be 1 Remake, so. I feel like that kind of, you know, answers the question of which one I like a little more. They really like these town simulator games,
We are saving
you know?
up for some engine upgrades for Hermes for a race in a few days. So let's go down to town and see if we can find some packages.
But there's a lot less like Hoyoverse
Different types of cargo affect
anime
driving and
Goonbait
flying
games
in
this
different
time
ways,
around, so
and
that's
more
cool.
challenging deliveries means more pay for your efforts. Today, we're looking for something fairly chill.
Because those are all basically just the same game.
This red sign means they're looking for some delivery help. Let's see
They
what
have
they
to.
have for us.
They have to, dude. If I have to flip your table, dude, I cannot flip this desk. I got a big ass TV on it.
Some heavy ones.
This TV's so big, I gotta
Taking a
look
good
at
deal
certain
of money,
parts of the
but
screen
weight
to
will
see
make it hard
everything.
to fly. So let's pick a good route and stick to the roads. As with cargo, there are different kinds of jobs that come with different challenges. The job we picked up is a standard delivery.
Probably not. I mean, I could look at my
where we can
laptop
take our
screen.
time.
I just
We could
enjoy
also stop in the villages we pass through to
my
pick up new
entire
jobs
vision
or
being
browse the
engulfed by the
shops for new
TV.
parts or customizables. Currently, we're fully loaded, so we'll just refuel before we continue. Pirates ahead. With our current load, we would have a hard time fighting back or flee without damaging our cargo. Better to pick a way around instead. And here we are. Let's just pick up the right thing and head inside. After delivering our heaviest package, we're now light enough to fly. Launch pads are not necessary to take off, but they sure help. Let's go back to those pirates and chase them off for an extra reward.
Yeah, I'm finally trying to like
Offers a great deal
get
of
the
freedom
setup
and potential
like
for
actually
aerial
serious.
acrobatics, and we will use what we can
I
to get
just
behind the
I
pirate
need
airplanes for a better shot.
I need a PC
Our
and a
weapon today
monitor.
is the machine
Really, are
gun,
like the
so
two
we have
things
to get
bringing
up
it together.
close in tight dogfights to get in a fast
And a
burst.
better mic.
Pirates come in
I want a
packs, and we
really
need to
good
take them
one.
down one at a time,
And also one
while
that
the
I can
rest are
hold in my
bombarding
hand
us from
while I
several
like.
directions.
Like
If
one
we
of those
take down the
singing
leader,
microphones.
A whole bunch will flee.
Put a big
Presumably
ol'
back to the hotel bar,
big ol'
where
muscle
we could
on it.
visit them later if we wanted to. Phew, finally got rid of them. But pirates are not all you have to watch out for in Santa Rosa. Occasional landslides, the weather, and not least of all, local traffic. As the day is coming to an end, we head back home for some upgrades and rest. With that, we are at the end of our gameplay sneak peek of Into the Wind, and now we need your help. The game is still very much in development, and we are preparing for playtests in the near future. Head over to our Steam page to wishlist and sign up for the playtest now, and come join our Discord to follow Into the Wind's development up close. Cheers!
Into the Wind is coming soon to PC, but you can sign up for the playtest now and join the official Discord to chart its development.
Okay, what's next? You guessed it. World premiere.
World premiere! Here's a brand new entry in a beloved series of strategy games.
Legends speak of a world once whole before the shattering plunged it into darkness.
I think I'm gonna flip this around and have the corner be like my little office area. That way, the whole back of my room isn't like my background. Because I can make that tiny little space pretty aesthetic. And it'll just give a little more privacy.
To be explored, to be claimed. But
I gotta hold my excitement because they're not gonna just be like, okay, our next game is Resident Evil 1 remake. Like they're gonna like do a build up. It's gonna be like it's gonna get its own little fucking skit. So that's how we'll know. It makes me so proud, by the way. Like I don't know why I'm proud. I guess I'm just proud to like be a part of the community, but like, I love how globally recognized Resident Evil is and how it even like, it gets like special treatment at all these, events and stuff. The reveals are always just like top tier compared to the other games that are shown.
Better than Raccoon City Hospitality.
Another Resident Evil reference. They just keep doing it. The future is very... Yeah, no, you're right. I agree. That's no fun. Not excited about that. Trust. But hey, it looks like Xbox is... I don't, like, go on Twitter and look at the latest Xbox trailer that they just released. I might be switching to Xbox because they just doubled down on discs. Like, I didn't get a good chance to, like, look at it all the way, but it looks like they're making even more incentive for you to buy disc copies of Xbox games. So, I don't know. I saw a post that was like, if buying a game isn't owning it, then pirating isn't stealing it. It's like, yeah, that's fair.
Which is coming to PC in early 2027.
All right, time for our final ones to watch deep dive of the Gamescom showcase.
Okay, final ones to watch.
This time we're focusing on No Law, a cyber grunge
not
revenge
final
thriller
game,
from the
just
team
final
that brought
ones
you
to
The
watch
Descent.
deep dive.
In fact, here's Neon Giant themselves to tell you all about it.
You still have your old Xbox One? Yeah, Danny, stay in stream, dude. You're not going to want to miss this. I promise we're getting some kind of Resident Evil content here. What's happening?
I'm Tor Frick, and I'm creative director here at Neon Giant, working on No Law. No Law is a cyberpunk immersive sim. By that, we mean it's a game where player agency is at the game's core. The player is free to play and explore the city of Port Desire however he pleases.
We provide you a toolbox. We provide you with abilities and actual tools to use. And instead of building a problem, a puzzle, if you will, where we design a solution for playstyle A or playstyle B, we just lay it all out for you in a more loose manner.
Is this cool guy, big guy? Big guy.
You go have fun, and we will just try and
this game looks awesome, by the way. They showed this last night.
Just handle whatever you're attempting to do.
Nobody sees him go in.
So in our recent trailer that we showcased at ONL, we wanted to showcase how the player can approach playing the game in various different ways. It doesn't matter if you want to play.
I wonder
the
if the
game
companies make
wall,
money
guns blazing,
doing
or,
this.
you
You know what I mean? Like,
if you want
do they
to
get paid for
tinker more
promoting
with
their game?
explosives, hacking.
That
any
seems
of
like
those
a
things
no-brainer,
are
right?
viable
Like,
ways to
hell
play the
yeah, I'm
game.
coming to promote my game. Are you kidding me?
It's a narrative-driven game, but we also want the game to
I'm sure some companies pay to be featured, though. There's probably like pay to be featured
Port
slots
Desire
that like have
is
certain
perfect
requirements.
for our kind of game humor, attitude, spectacle, in the sense that there literally is no governing set of laws. There are rules, there are consequences, which fit right into our gameplay of whatever you do, there will be follow-ups, there will be consequences, which is very exciting for us.
Not only did we want to create...
Oh, I got you, Torfrig. Yeah, no, I'm like that too, I get it.
It also needed to be the kind of place where a adventure and a game like this can take place.
We've chosen to build a smaller city, but just make sure that it's super interesting and super rewarding to explore.
This is the kind of game where you go into an apartment and you try to find the clues. You go like, what happened here? We don't want the world to feel overwhelming. We want it to feel big, but we are much more interested in making something that feels layered and dense, where the player on the way to that apartment is like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna investigate this missing person. And you go like, ooh, wait, there is something around the corner. I can see that there's a door ajar in this apartment building, and there's like a dead body in there, but I can't get in. How do I get in? We want that kind of distraction where as you're moving on your feet through the city, if you see an open balcony,
dead ass literally said that. Here's the new trailer for
telling you
like
how
Resonance. Oh, okay.
We want you to kind of choose your own approach, choose your own playstyle, and choose how to get there.
The guns are big and heavy. You know, if they jam, you know, it's the kind of gun that you can hit someone over the head with, right? Like, we want that feeling everything we do in the game. No matter if it's, you know, the chunky computers to the, you know, the weapons to the mechs, all throughout the game, we wanted to have that grounded physical feel.
And a mantra we had from day one was, if 100 people play this game, there should be 100 different user stories. We really want this to be your story. We don't want to force you into telling you, and this is how Gardner solved all the problems. It's much cooler if you tell us, how did you do it? So every single NPC in the entire game can be killed. Not saying you should, but death is always permanent. So if you kill a shop owner, that shop is pretty much effed and has to close down because there's no staff around.
If you take out every single weapon vendor in the city, you no longer have a way to buy guns.
This can definitely put you in certain predicaments as far as knowing what to do. So we have put one safeguard in place is that if you kill some of the absolutely most major characters, the game will tell you, it's like, just so you know, you did this. You're free to continue your adventure, but this character won't be able to help you. Are you sure you want to carry on? And that's just our way of saying, it's your responsibility now. You can't go on Reddit and say, I don't know what to do.
No Law is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the show.
A lot of stories about how you operate, Gardner. Are they all true?
Thank you to the folks at Neon Giant for that window into the world of No Law. Wishlist it now because it's coming to PC and consoles in 2020.
No, I know.
And let's keep things moving.
There's been
with an
so
action
many
game
hints.
set in the Warhammer universe.
Here's the latest trailer for Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, a Metroidvania where you play as a
It's like 2
sneaky
hours,
rogue.
right? So like we're coming up on the end. We're about an hour and a half in right now.
Noises in the corners. Kill slays. Needs checking. Yes, yes. Everything. I hear something. Yes, yes. It was. Can't hide now! Keep stay back. That's how. Riddick will be Death Master.
Rise through the ranks of the Ratmen in Warhammer Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, which is coming
Sigmar.
to PC and consoles in
Sigmar.
2027.
I like that.
Now, fair warning for all you horror fans out there, this next game is no joke.
That's right, Ritual Tides is set on a remote British island full of Lovecraftian creatures, and the team at VertPaint have put together one hell of a trailer. You ready for the grand finale, Ange?
Ooh, whatever it takes. Count me in.
Okay, this might be a sick new game. I don't think it's new. I think it's already been revealed, but like,
Where am I?
this looks cool.
Well, you didn't die. How very interesting. Please, come, join us.
Oh. Thanks.
Patrick, dude.
We have a lot to discuss.
Hope the mic picked that up. Hope everybody hears how mean you are. Itchy Tasty, Raccoon Jersey, Green and Red Herbs, and Raccoon City all mentioned there's no way they're not showing us something. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. I'm not worried. Hey. Back the fuck up. What is this game about? Oh my fuck. It's like Silent Hill. Fog reference. Silent Hill Fog. That's a Silent Hill reference, by the way. Ew! Ew! Oh no! We've got to stop making characters with mouths like that. No, I love games that have creepy little weird, like, fleshy monster designs. Just little weird, little goblin dudes running around. The seagull's gonna get eaten by a monster, bro. Watch. Fucking snatched. No, okay.
As well as your nightmares, Ritual Tides is coming to PC
Where are
and
we?
console.
Where the fuck are we?
And you can wishlist
Look,
it
he's
now.
like, where are we?
Continues with new hands.
Ange, what's going on? I thought this was the end of our show.
What is this place? Looks like an abandoned toy factory.
Abandoned toy factory?
Oh, they're building something big out there.
Building something?
Whatever it is, I think we're trapped. Listen, so while you guys watch our final trailer, let's me and you look for some animal medallions, chest plugs, precinct keys, I don't know.
Final trailer.
A crank.
A crank.
There's always a crank.
Always thinking.
Where's the yellow tape?
Enjoy.
That was the Leon voice. World premiere. Oh my fucking god. What is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hell yeah. We were waiting for this.
What the fuck is this? No, this is not the last trailer. This is not the last trailer. They're fucking with us. They literally just, right before this trailer, 5 fucking seconds, the whole time, the last words they said were Resident Evil references. What the fuck is this? Precinct keys? Medallions? Cranks? Escape from playtime? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? What is this shit?
Experience the Poppy Playtime universe from a new perspective in Escape from Playtime, a co-op survival horror game where you play as a crew of misfit
Don't
toys.
do
Hit that
this.
wishlist button and tell
Don't
your
do
friends,
this.
Because Escape from Playtime is coming
Don't
soon.
do this.
But with that, we've officially reached the end of the Gamescom showcase.
No,
Mission accomplished.
no.
But guys, really, don't go anywhere. FGS Live from Gamescom is airing right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and premieres that you don't want to miss.
And the fun continues on August 30th for the FGS Best of Gamescom, where our editorial team is taking you onto the show floor for a debrief of the biggest news from the event.
And in the meantime, remember to head over to the official Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist everything you saw from today's show. And you can also check out gamesradar.com for all the follow-up intel. I'm Nick Apostolides.
And I'm Angela Sant'Albano.
And this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2026.
Fade to black. Yeah. Heels clacking on the floor. Okay.
Peggy 18.
God, and everybody wants to be Doom. Oh, maybe it is. Wait. Salt McGordon. Nope. Who are these fucking guys? Get away from me. Look at that thumbnail. Thumbnail is perfect too. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to stream later, so I'll be back in a few hours.